Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over a little bit of a clinic with you and a little bit of a tutorial with some real life trading and how myself and my members actually do it. There's a couple of things. First of all, forgive me, I got to record the audio on my Mac. My Rhodes podcasting mic, for some reason, it's dead. Go figure. Days of all days, today of all days, for it to crap out and not work. Can't figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Got to get this video out to you. This is for my Platinum X Power Option Trader members and also for you guys and girls on social media. Because I'm getting a ton of people asking me, like, do you really trade? Are you trading in real time? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Look, I've been doing this over 3.5 years now. I've done live trading multiple times. It's all over my YouTube channel. But today I wanted to talk to you about, before I get into that, if I'm not looking at you as I'm talking to you right now, because I got to use this webcam on my Mac, I got multiple screens on the go here, so I'm looking at the screens. I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything. I'm looking at you. I'm trying to look. So just bear with me there. It's been a while since I actually cut a video. This is the first video of 2023 for Double P, because as you guys and girls know, I've had some extreme health challenges with the big C. I'm getting better. Everything's come back. So I don't want to really get into that. Let's talk about the milestone today. Today was a day of adversity. I had a big loss today, turned it around and into a big win. This is my first for 2023, my first six-figure day. So I want to get into it. I want to kind of show you what to do and what not to do and what happened. And as you know, I've been posting heavy for the last couple of weeks on my wall. So you've seen what I do. So let's get into this real quick. I'm going to show you. So first of all, let's come over here. Here's my account, full account, margin account, real account. Everything's in live. Everything's going live. I got my alerts and my automation. Everything's all set up. Let's come over here. So stock is in real time. You see it right there. MX, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, all real-time feeds. Equity options, real-time feeds. Futures and futures options. I don't trade futures, so I don't need the feeds live for them. I can find futures live on this platform in other ways, so I don't care about it because it's an extra subscription for that for me. Forex, real-time, others in real-time. So real-time live account. No matter what it says, partially delayed data, that's why you see it right there. So, big bad NVDA, $1 trillion market cap company, cracked it, bigger than Apple, Amazon, you know what I mean? It's pushing, it's going crazy. So here's what happened. So here's, first of all, today was a really crazy day. Let me kind of break this down for you and open this up so that you can see it. Now, I use price action predominantly to look at my trading and to place my trades. You're going to see some indicators up here. I've got this custom coded for myself because I've kind of figured out what works and what doesn't work. I mean, you know, I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? You got the money flow oscillator right here. You got the, you know, you got to know how to use it, right? It's all well and dandy for me to give you the suite that I use. You got to know how to use it. So I got the MACD right here, CCI, money flow oscillator. I'm not going to really kind of get into it too much other than that, but that's the suite that I use. I've got the ESD bands right here. I'll just right click so you see it. ESD bands. And I've got my 20 and my 200. I don't use other moving averages other than that. Sometimes I'll use the 9. Sometimes I'll use the 13, very rarely. but it's predominantly the 20. The true moving average is the 21. But for shits and giggles, we'll just do the 20. So the volatility box, this is inside of my course. This is the volatility box right here. The volatility box is price action. The volatility box is obviously volatility. The price action box, the box is volume. And the price, the box is also support and resistance. So that is what's contained in the box strategy. So this has been tested now. I've been testing this over probably well over a year now. I put inside the course. So this is 96% accuracy rate. This is why I color code it to draw it so I know what's going on. If the stock, equity, underlying, ETF, whatever, it could be crypto, doesn't matter what it is. It could be Forex, doesn't matter. Opens up inside of the box. This is called the no trade zone or the death zone. You really don't want to be taking a trade in that box because, as you can see here, it's just trading in a horizontal channel. No good if you want volatility and you want to do a breakout or a breakdown. If it opens up above the box, we go on long, right? Because that's what's going to happen. The stock is going to explode, right? Or the underlying, whatever you want to call it. It opens up below the box, well, we're going to go short because it's a short position. So, forgive me there. So that's kind of the box. That's how that works. Now, if you guys are getting a little bit bored and you want to see what's going on, let me come over here. First of all, so you'll see this right here. So here's the big loss right here, $23,000. This is a trade I sent out to my members after a little bit. It is NVDA is a beast. It's very, 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 very volatile. I've had a fantastic week trading it. Today I got faked out. It happens, and that's that. So you've seen the big loss, and I'll show you the big win so that you see it right here. There's the big win right there. Turned around, pull it all out, 100 and let me move this over here so you see it, 159,500. Now minus the $23,000 loss, we're looking around what was it, like 130, 132 or whatever it is for the day. Okay, so let's get into everything else so that you see it here. So this is when I took the loss in this area right here. This because it finally broke outside of the box and it started to pull up. But as you can see here, I'm drawing my support and my resistance, my support and my resistance levels. And this thing just came, this thing was very volatile. It just came back and it crashed inside. Didn't break out, fake breakout. Let me move this over here so that you see it. These candle ranges, these ranges are crazy. So you can see that there, it's a $2.77 move. These candles are big. These are big volatile movements, right? $2.51 range, that's big, that's huge. Right here, this spike right here is $3.29. This thing was all over the map this morning. Very difficult to trade. So that's why I drew that out. Then I drew out my support and my resistance levels right here, as you can see. Because after that debacle, I was just like, man, this is ridiculous, right? So then, as you see here, they traded in this wedge, right? This is a support and a resistance channel. This is where you get carped up. This is where algorithms love to play. Algorithms buy into strength, sell into weakness, or they will carp back and forward. They'll scalp for thousands of a penny per second, just back and forth, up and down, right? So this is what they'll do: back and forth, back and forth, back. Before you can even place one trade, they'll place 1,000. That's how algorithms work, right? And I'll show you the volume with that in a second. So this is like a death zone. This is how you get chopped up as an option trader. This is how you get chopped up as an intraday stock trader if you're trading a stock like this. So I don't know too many people that want to put on some shares and trade that. That's why we trade options, right? Because you can have more volatility in your option play. So I waited down 23K, took a big step back, and I was just like, you know what? Forgive my French, but I was like, fuck it. I had a great week this week. I'm not going out minus 23K for the day. The old saying is, you have a great week as a trader, you get profitable every day, and then on Friday you give it all back. Well, today that wasn't going to happen. That hasn't happened in a very long time to me, so it wasn't going to happen today. It's not going to start. I just had to be patient. One of the things you have to learn as an option trader is you have to be patient. One of the things as a professional option trader, which I feel I am, I'm still learning. I'm still probably 3.5 years into option trading, building my course. I have a lot to learn. I have a billionaire mentor that's walking me through all of this. And that's why you see how I set up my system the way it's set up. It's very custom to me. I'll give this away to my members because I'm always constantly changing my looks. But I'll give it away to my members so that they can have it. And I'll go through a video anyways on how this actually works. So patience, being very meticulous. What did I do? Well, I come down over here and I'm looking at this massive volume right here on the calls and the puts. Already almost 1 million option contracts traded today, which is absolutely insane. That is a boatload of volume. I mean, I could get into all of this down here, but I'm not going to. This is for my members. I'll walk through this. This is actually inside of the course already, everything there. So I just wanted to kind of show you that there, what actually happened. So what did I do? I just waited. I waited, and I waited. Did you see here? I got here on a 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is a time frame. The time frames, let me explain something to you when it comes to time frames. The time frames are, you can predominantly trade on any time frame. Time frames are just what you perceive what's going on in the market at that particular time frame. You're a long-term investor and your horizon is yearly charts or monthly charts, great, knock yourself out. You're a position trader, you're a swing trader, and you rely on weekly and daily charts, great, knock yourself out. You're an intraday trader, you're an intraday momentum options scalper like myself, then you look at the hourly and the 5-minute, 2-minute, 1 minute. Those are your charts. Knock yourself out. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever kind of trader you are. But the time frames are the time frames. It's just your perception of what you carve up in that particular time frame. So, I look at monthly time frames, I look at weekly time frames, I look at daily time frames, I look at hourly time frames, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, right? I look at the 5 minute to get my position. I look at the 5 minute to get my position to get ready to trade. And then I'll drop down in the 2 minute and the 1 minute to be able to take my trade. So that's exactly what I did, right? Now, I'm not going to get into candles here because I don't want to give you a tutorial on candles. But I mean, if you really want to know, how to set yourself up, you know, this is called a hammer, right? This right here is a doji. This right here is a spinning top. So you can see the setup of what's going to happen on a 5-minute candle to be able to let you know when the reversal is coming, what the setup is, bearish setup going into a bullish reversal, because you can see it right here. All right, this is one white soldier. All right, this is spinning top, a doji, and this is your big power hammer, and that's bullish, right? How do I know it's bullish? Well, because I'm looking at my ESD bands as well. My ESD bands, they are tight, trading in a channel. Let me slip this down here for you so that you see it. And I'm going to give you a tutorial today. All right? So this is tight and flat. And one or two things are going to happen on the volatility bands. Volatility bands contract and volatility bands expand. So when they expand either to the upside or to the downside, and it's volatile, that's where the price action is going to go. So as you can see here, it's flat, right? It's contracted, and all of a sudden the volatility band opens up to the upside on a bullish hammer reversal. We're off to the races. You've got the 200 and you've got the 20 right here. And the same thing. Here's the 20. Let me open this up so that you see it there. Let me spread this out so you see it a little bit more. So right here, this is yellow. This is my 20. I color coded it, so now it turns green and it rocks up. Here's the 200. The 200 is right here, and it's strong. The 200 intraday is strong. It's the granddaddy moving average intraday, and it's the 200 intraday moving average. Not a daily, not a weekly, not a monthly, it's intraday. This is why I say you got to break down your specific time frames, right? And then we have the 20 right here, and a 20, the price action just rips and hugs that 20. I mean, the rest is basically, it's game over, right? And that's how I got into this position, because I loaded the boat. You know what I mean? After a minus $23,000 loss, I got a 7-figure account, so it's okay. But still, that's a loss that I don't want to accept and I don't want to take. I could have packed it in and walked away, and I was like, I'm not doing that today. That's not happening. So we come over here, and I got to load up. I got to load up on some options. I had to do a big block option trade. You see right here, I have my option right here in the active ladder, because I'm trading in the active ladder. For those of you that don't know, you can trade options. You can trade options right here in the active ladder. You just have to have it set up. You just have to know exactly what you're doing to be able to do it effectively, right? That's the name of the game. So you'll see here how high. So let's come over here. So you'll see here exactly, you'll see the chop right here, and then you'll see that monster move right there. The option topped out here at $6. $6. That's massive, right? Let me show you what algorithms do. This is not people. So let me show you this. Let me show you this so that you understand this. Let me open this up here. How am I going to do this here? Let me, I got to zoom in here. Let me zoom in here. Sorry, I'm just looking at my charts. I've talked to you about how algorithms work. Algorithms will bind to strength they'll sell into weakness. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually clear this drawing set. Let me clear the drawing set so it's a little bit more. And I'm going to remove all my indicators here, my suite. I'm going to remove everything. Let me take off. I'm going to leave the volume profile on. Let me take that off. Let me take that off. Let me take that off. And I'll take that off. I want to clean this up for you so that you guys can see what's going on here. Apply there. All right. This is going to make things super clear to you. You don't have to trade options to do this. If you can get this, this is the holy grail of trading, period. All right. So let me come over here. Let me come over this channel right here. I'm going to show you what algorithms do. You're going to see the difference between algorithms and humans. And I wrote this on my Facebook wall. No, that's not the right channel. This is the channel. And you're going to see the degree of what algorithms do. This was the first channel. No, I'll make it wider so that you can see it. And then I'm going to draw a horizontal right there. So this is what algorithms do. Notice the incline. Notice the escalator, the pause, the consolidation. This is called mid-level consolidation right here. That's mid-level consolidation. Here's the move. This is the escalator move right there, going up an escalator. Or you can do it this way, so it makes a little bit more sense for you so you can see it. I know it's a crappy escalator, but that's the escalator. This is mid-level consolidation. There's the takeoff. There's the retracement after that big move, because you can see the big move right here. $1.48 candles, gotta breathe, gotta retrace back. But look where it stops, right on that big move. And then there's the other escalator right there to make that move. Notice the tempo, and notice the rhythm, notice the accuracy, notice what's happening. It's like a video game. This is all algorithmic, right? It's a flow. And you can see the next channel is right here. Algorithms walk a stock up, algorithms will walk a stock down. There's your next channel, right? Let me remove this so that you can see it. If you understand algorithms, algorithms trade on channels and slopes. I could bring in the volatility bands, which I have left right here. This is the slope. The steeper the slope, the more the algorithms are going to move on that particular slope on a 5-minute candle, right? This was a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minute. This is like a 30-minute move. That's algorithms. Algorithms work, and I go over this inside of the course, and I'm telling you guys right now, algorithms, they'll move in 30 to 45 minute increments, either to the upside or to the downside. And if they're squeezing all day, it'll be a 30 to 45 minute move. They'll take a break, then they'll go to the next leg, 30, 45 minutes. That's how they move. They move in lurches. They move in blocks. You don't believe me? Algorithms. Let me get rid of this channel here. Let me get rid of that drawing here. I'm going to show you how algorithms work. Here's volatility. Here's an algorithm. This is how they start out the day. This is how they walk up. This is not humans, right? This is the break that they take. You know what? I'll remove that one so I can show you exactly. And you'll see exactly where the volatility is. You'll see the break. I mean, are you starting to understand the picture? Are you starting to see what algorithms are you starting to see what algorithms are actually doing? Algorithms trade on channels, algorithms trade on slopes and channels. So if you can figure out what algorithms do, you are going to be far ahead of the game. You will know when to take your trades, how to position your trades, how to get in and how to exit, because this is all volatility, all right? These are called volatility boxes. So you'll know exactly where support and resistance is. You know exactly where the volatility is. You know exactly where the price action is. You know exactly where the volume is. Everything is in the volatility box, right? And this is all intraday trading. You can see over here clearly on a 5-minute chart. If you want to see it a little bit better, let me slide this over here like this, because we don't need that right now. You'll see, look at the movement. Look what the algorithm does, right? You'll see it. Walks itself right up, right? Then it walks itself right back down. All right, so that's it from Double P. And I use the volume profile. I leave this up here because this shows me where the liquidity nodes are. Listen, if you don't know how to trade, I've just given you a little bit of a mini tutorial on how to trade. It doesn't matter whether it's Forex, doesn't matter whether it's crypto, doesn't matter whether it's an equity product, doesn't matter whether it's options, doesn't matter if it's futures. It's all the same, right? Once you understand how to build a trading system, and once you understand your trading system and how to apply it and how to put it into place and how to put it into practice, once you understand executional orders and order flow, once you understand how algorithms work and what they do and how they do it, and how the marketplace is literally, it's run by algorithms now, like, you'll understand, yeah, you're going to get chopped up. But if you got some intestinal fortitude and you understand and know how to trade, you can turn it around by being very patient, being very methodical, being very precision, and set yourself up properly to be able to make a 6-figure day. Now, do they come all the time? Absolutely not. This was the first one for me for 2023. It won't be the last. And why did I have the big loss? Because NVDA is a beast. NVDA this week it's been over 136% volatility. That's a massive amount of volatility. It's a $1 trillion company pretty much now. So you're going to have volatility all over the place. Like you're going to have swings. You have to understand volatility is your best friend and your worst nightmare. So you understand, take the good with the bad. So that being said, I wanted to cut this off because I know it's getting a little bit long. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this little clinic, this little tutorial on trading. Really, I've got some spots opening up, neither here nor there. You want to come on board, you want to be a Platinum X Power Option Trader member, reach out. Feel free to reach out. I'll give you the link. You sign up. The course is $3,000 and it's $697 a month. After that, stay as long as you want, leave whenever you want. I don't hold you hostage. You don't want to trade, I don't want your money. You want to trade, I'll gladly welcome you into the fold of the family, and I'll show you how to really become highly profitable if you put in the work. You got to put in the work. After you put in the work, then I'll show you how to build out the system like this. So you let the system work for you. You're not working the system, right? Because that's how it works. So that being said, my name is Double P. I'll see you probably in the next video, if I cut another video in 2023. Cheers.